Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Cubbage, and actually, I should I should probably change while I have the moment because I'm actually going to talk about something, but I want to look more patriotic, I guess I should say. I don't know if I have enough time, but anyway, this is Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D. Yes, it is. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can find them on IG and you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D will begin in just a few moments. Okay, well, I prepared what I was going to say, but I should have prepared what to wear for this, but that's okay because, I guess it doesn't necessarily matter what you wear, but, I don't know. I wanted to jazz it up a little bit, but that's okay. No problem. Next time I talk about this subject, I will. I wanted to talk about America. Yes. After watching some of the RNC, the DNC, and just all the uh, commentating on both, it just kind of really made me think about America and how proud we all should be, because no matter your race, creed, um, any of those things, we are all here. At least myself, where I am currently, is in America. Okay. Um, I know some parties believe that the flag and patriotism only belongs to them. And if you don't belong to them, that you are not a patriot. But that is absolutely not true. Um, if you love your country and are willing to do what you need to do for your country uh, the proper way, then, in other words, military service, uh, volunteering, things along those lines, uh, community service, anything to try to make the world around you better. That is a form of patriotism. So I was thinking about, now my thing is, I know it's really, 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 really silly, but in watching the different conventions, my favorite thing, I know it's really silly, is to hear the roll calls. And I guess it's because back in the day, that's right, back in the day, Buffet, when I was coming up, uh, in my school, in my elementary school, I had to learn a song called 50 Nifty United States. And believe it or not, because of that song, I know the states, all 50 states, in alphabetical order. Now, of course, they're the outer lying areas and things and this and that. Unfortunately, those things were not figured into the equation or into the song. But I'm very proud to know all 50 states, like just the states. I mean, even Washington, D.C. isn't something that's included in this. It's just the states, right? And so I'm not going to sing it to you. However, the states, I will say in order: Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Now, knowing all of those states, all the names of the states, please don't ask me to put them in order of where they are on the map. I cannot tell you where, well, I could tell you where the main things are, like California. Duh, if you don't know what that one looks like. Texas. Of course, I know what my own state looks like, but there are a lot of states out there that I just don't know. And poor Sam C has to just look at me and say, "Oh, you poor dear, you just don't even know hardly where you are." But it's okay. It's okay. But I'm proud to say though that I haven't visited all 50 states, but I did a kind of like a countdown with my family, and though, and even including Sam C, and though I have the least amount of states, I do believe that I visited, I think it was 12 or 13, maybe 14 states out of the 50. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Bucket list should be to visit all of them, but there are some that I'm a little leery about. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But I was bringing that up to say that I was looking and I was hearing some things about a 51st state. And I found something on Wikipedia because a lot of times people will say, oh, Washington, D.C. should be the 51st state. But then, of course, then I think, I don't know. I'm kind of silly like that. Like when I'm looking at things like, okay, where are they going to put a 51st star on the flag, right? Because you would have to add a star to the flag. But isn't that going to throw off our our star count there? But anyway, so I was thinking, like, the 51st state, are they really going to do that? Is that just a thing? Or are they just, tooting smoke? Like, what exactly is happening here? So I found this on wikipedia.org. 51st state. 51st state refers to a place or territory that is not one of the 50 states of the United States, but people think about making it the 51st state. It is sometimes a joke term in American politics and sometimes a realistic one. It is usually said about the possibility of Puerto Rico or other U.S. territories becoming part of the United States. When used to refer to other countries, it is a joke, usually about Canada. There have been attempts by people in the United States to get Canada to join them, like in the Articles of Confederation. But Canada has never accepted these offers. It is also sometimes used to refer to the countries that seem to be controlled by the United States before the year 1959, when Alaska and Hawaii became states. The sentence, the 49th state, was used. Now, places in the United States that are not states right now but might become the 51st state include the District of Columbia, so that's DC, Puerto Rico, Guam, the U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, or the Northern Mariana Islands. Besides admitting a new state, another type of proposal has been to form a 51st or even 52nd state by dividing a current state, such as the most populous states, and the third largest state geographically of California into 2 or even 3 states, or Texas, the second most populous, into 4 or 5 states. Now, this all comes from wikipedia.org. All you have to type in is 51st state, and there's a whole lot more going on with that, but I just thought that that was an interesting thought. And then I wonder, what would they call it? I'm sure they talk about that as you go a little further on. Though, of course, that would bust up me knowing the states in order. And it's been at least 250 years since I've been in elementary school. So that's a long time to remember a song. And then, it gets all messed up. So we don't want to, but I do find it very interesting that the 51st state in some cases is a joke, but they are even thinking about it. So America, the beautiful, home of the free, land of the brave, right? Land of the brave. It's where America is feeling pretty good right now, feeling pretty good. And wherever it is that you are, we are hoping that you're feeling good too. And I was just thinking about another little something, but I'm looking at my time here. I don't want to go too far, but I was just thinking maybe doing another Tuesday Talks about states, right? So I might do that next week. I'll have to see what pops up into the old mind there. But thank you so much for joining me about my talk about America and the possibility of a 51st state. Please make sure you like, click, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell for notifications. We would truly appreciate it. We have so much content right here. Please tell your family, tell your friends. We are certain that there's something on this channel for everyone in your life. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again really soon. Have an amazing Tuesday, everyone. Bye.